Hello, I'm Dane, and this is Dane Explains. The time from the late 50s until now has been called the space age and the information age, because man finally reached space and also invented the integrated circuit. However, an age is defined by a technology that started it, like the Stone Age, Iron Age, etc. By that criteria, I'd say the information age better describes the last 70 years, because the integrated circuit has been the defined technology of the time, and not space travel. However, the true space age may be dawning. Let me explain why. With Trump back in the White House, partly in no small thanks to Elon Musk, it seems like Elon and SpaceX are now more likely than ever to get Starship to Mars. But why is Starship more likely than any other rocket to carry humans to Mars? And if you think the only answer is because of one rich man's ambition, you'd be wrong. There are plenty of videos, articles, and posts out there that are highly critical of SpaceX's Starship. They aren't without merit. SpaceX touts that Starship will be able to carry more than 100 tons to orbit, fully reusable. The reusability is certainly the most important aspect of igniting a space revolution, if your only metric is cost per ton to orbit. If Elon's promise of $10 a kilogram, which is about $4.40 a pound, to get to orbit comes true, average people will be able to afford the trip to space. However, getting to lower Earth orbit doesn't really get the average person a whole lot more than a really nice view of Earth. Starship's ability drops way off when you try to get past low Earth orbit, so it's not like you'll be able to join that next gold rush in the asteroid belt. It's kind of like having a really nice car, but only being able to use it to go to the end of your driveway and back, when your job is 10,000 times further away. Many rockets, like Blue Origin's New Glenn, which may also end up being fully reusable, are actually better at getting things out of low Earth orbit than Starship. That's because, like almost all the rockets that are made to propel objects out of low Earth orbit, it uses hydrogen in its upper stage. When it comes to chemical fuel, hydrogen gets you the most lift for its weight, so you can get more propellant to orbit when the upper stage uses hydrogen. More propellant means you can push your payloads faster and farther. Starship, on the other hand, uses methane on both stages to make the manufacturing process easier and simpler. It also avoids some of the issues with hydrogen. Hydrogen is so light and small that the propellant leaks out easily. It also has a really low boiling point, so if you want to use it to do more than just get beyond low Earth orbit, you're going to have to invent some new technology to keep contained long enough to use it. The trade-off for methane is that there's more weight per unit of energy stored, like 3 or 4 times more weight per kilojoule. This wouldn't be a big deal if SpaceX had gone with the disposable upper stage. The reusability cuts down on the payload enormously. I already did a video on that, but the Block 1 version of the Starship couldn't even get as much to space as SpaceX's own Falcon Heavy. So why bother at all with Starship? How could a ship with those kinds of limitations bring about a space age? Well, one of the things that SpaceX Starship skeptics like to ignore, or just quickly dismiss, is refueling in space. Although fuel is just methane, and they will be transferring oxygen as well. So maybe it should be like a re-propellant thing? Anyway, if Starship is fully reusable, you could go almost anywhere you want in the solar system by refueling in orbit. It could take up to 17 refueling flights to fully refuel a Starship. So, going beyond low Earth orbit would likely cost 10 to 20 times more than just using Starship to get to orbit. But that's a lot less than the current cost to go beyond low Earth orbit, and still within the reach of the average person. Especially if that person's goal is to change their life by colonizing a different planet or spending several years mining asteroids. That means Starship is like the Model T of spacecraft. The Model T made long-range road trips to almost anywhere a reality for just about everyone. That was revolutionary, especially in places like the United States, where the cities are separated by vast distances. Starship is set to do the same for space. The solar system has no lack of destinations, and enough resources to make the scarcity argument for environmentalism completely moot. Now, it's not going to be like The Expanse, with people just flying all over the solar system in their personal spacecraft. At least not yet. It's like the Model T. When it first came out, it was expensive and rare for someone to own. However, it sparked a transportation revolution, and today the average American family has at least 2 cars. So I think Starship is the foundation the real space age will be built on. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, and other topics ranging from theology to science, please press the like button, subscribe to my channel, and ding the bell to get notified when I post new videos. Also, please support me on Patreon to get special content and extra perks. Link in the description. The more people support me, the more time I can dedicate to making videos like this one. So, until next time, have a great week.